Welcome back everyone to Animal Crossing New Horizon part 16. Last episode we were finally able to get our ninth villager to the island. I think he'll be coming ahead and starting his house here today. The next thing to do for me is definitely getting our last villager so that we can finally get a 3-star island. As usual, let's see if Isabel has anything special to announce. I'm also excited to see if our Nook's Cranny will actually upgrade. Now, as far as I know, I think you need to have a 3-star island for that, but I'm not really sure. Or maybe it just waits around 20 days for you to go ahead and use the game or play the game for it to actually upgrade. You know what, this reminds me, last episode my storage was full and I just dropped a lot of items on my island and I do have to clean this mess up. Today we do have a new room, so definitely I'll be able to keep these in my storage. Once all the items are in the storage, I'm finally able to access my mail. Seems like we do have a special present from Flo. Pretty cool. If you do have a really good friendship with your villager, this does happen. They will actually give you a couple of presents. I'm hoping to go ahead and send some mail to my villagers as well, but I think I won't be able to do that right away. Maybe we'll wait for a bit more and get all of the villagers in my island before we start that. Other than that, I'm just looking out for carnival masks, which is really cool and I do want to display it in my house. As far as I know, there are around 5 of them. They come in 5 different colors, so I do have to remember to buy them each day. Now, the lawnmower that I bought will actually look pretty good right next to my mountain bike, so I'm just gonna keep it right there. Now that we are here, let me quickly go ahead and check out our shop as well. But before that, I was just gonna go ahead and pick up this fossil. I'm also trying to complete the fossil museum as soon as possible. Hopefully I'll be able to do that pretty soon. Let's see what we have here. Alright. Seems like most of these items are already there in my storage. I might actually buy this mini panda right here, just to make sure that I do have an item that I can actually customize on. There are a couple different colors that this panda will actually come in. And I think I do like the one which is multicolored. Hopefully I'll be able to get that through customization. Other than that, let me quickly check up the cabinet. I usually like to see what kind of wallpaper or what other items that we do have. None of these I'm too interested in. Maybe I'll be checking it out later. Now that we have checked out the shop, I'll quickly make my way out. I do want to complete my daily task before we move on to find our last villager. The first thing I'll do is just look around and see if there are any more fossils around here. Oh, Mac is having a thought bubble. I wonder if he wants to leave the island. Yup, seems like that's the case. You know what? I will let him go. I've been thinking about this, and if any of the villagers do have a thought bubble and if they do want to leave, I think I might, let them go. This is the only way where I will be able to find more villagers. So I think this should be pretty fine. Unless I do like a villager and I do want them to stay in my island. Mac there was my first starter villager. Definitely it was a bit difficult for me to actually let him go, but his house is not completely furnished. So I do want to actually make sure that I have a villager with a proper furnished house. Right here I just decided to go ahead and get my fossil assessed. I wasn't really sure on this, but apparently it's one of the fossils that I have yet to donate. So I guess that's pretty cool. Let me quickly go ahead and donate it. I also had a olive flounder which I did fish yesterday. So I'm able to go ahead and give it up as well. Now, as far as the fish and the insect museum goes, I haven't really put too much effort into it. I haven't been doing too much of fishing, neither have I caught any bugs. So if I do find some in the future, maybe I'll go ahead and donate them. Usually more of these insects are found in either the spring or summertime, and currently since it is snowing, I don't think I'll be able to find that many, but I think it's still pretty fine. Right here we have Kicks, and as usual he does have a really good collection of bags. I'm not really interested in the shoes that he does give because you do get better of them in Able Sisters, but the bags that he sells are pretty amazing. I'm really interested in buying most of them. This reminds me, I actually forgot to open up the presents. One is a rice cooker and the other one a coffee grinder. I'm actually pretty happy with the items because both of them are a new one for me. I think the coffee grinder was from Flo, not really sure about it, but I think that is pretty cool. Either way, let me quickly go ahead and complete my daily task and see you guys soon. While completing my daily task, I actually found Agent S's house, and here it is. It's a pretty weird color. I'm not really fond of the dark blue color right here, but I think it does suit him a lot considering he is having a dark blue colored clothes. I'm interested to see what his furniture design is gonna be. I have no clue because I don't remember what his house looks like, so hopefully it's gonna be pretty nice. While collecting my fossils, I was able to see that Elvis is at home, so let's quickly check out his house as well. I'm not really sure if I have shown this to you guys, but his house is super amazing. As you can see, all of these items are my favorite items. I'm hoping at some point he will give me the recipe for these. Most of these are made of gold, and I think some of them are from the items that you usually get from Celeste. Hopefully I'll be able to get some from him as well, but definitely this looks super amazing. I'm really interested in getting a room in my house with all of these items. Since we are in the topic of houses, let me know in the comment section which villager's house do you really like. In my case, I think there are quite a few of them. One is being Ruby, the other one is Elvis right here. I also like Ace's room as well because it's pretty unique. But let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Now, as I was making my way talking to all my villagers, it seems like Midge is busy with a DIY. I wonder which recipe this is. Wooden block bed. I wonder if I already have it, but I think not. Wooden block recipes are pretty tricky considering you do have to have the wooden block toy kind of crafted before you can make any other item. But still, it's a really good addition to my DIY recipe. Alright, here it is. At some point, I do have to craft all of the DIY recipes that I have got, which by the way I have not done yet. Maybe once we do have a 3-star island, I can finally go ahead and craft some items. Either way, now that I have talked to all of my villagers, I think the only thing left to do is check out the main residence building. Usually this is my routine where I check out the shop, check out all of the daily items, go to the museum and finally come to this main building. As usual, there is a small dialogue with Tom Nook since we did expand our house yesterday. Nothing in the recycle box, so let me quickly check out Nook's top. Unfortunately, my Nook Miles bonus was broken in the last episode, so I am still trying to build it up. As for the items here, nothing especially new, but I am definitely gonna buy the carnival mask. The other items, I'm not gonna buy them. I don't see myself using them anywhere, so I don't think it's actually needed. Before we go with buying a new housing kit, I did see that there was a ceremony left for yesterday. I think maybe it's on Able Sisters, which was recently started. So let's quickly go ahead and have that ceremony. I also wonder if I can actually go ahead and try to complete the house loan as soon as possible. After all, I don't want to get stuck like last time with items in my pocket and not able to kind of keep them in the storage. Alright, here we are, and this time around we have way more villagers than the last time. I think only one remaining. It also looks pretty cool that each of them have their own colored sweaters as well as hats. Unfortunately, one of them is covered in the back. I'm not really sure which one is that. I think probably Peanut is getting covered by the DIY item. Sadly, I won't be able to have her in this photo. As usual, we do have to give a small speech ourselves. Now that that's done, let's quickly go ahead and take a photo. Alright, I'm also excited to go ahead and check out what clothings we have in Evil Sisters. So probably we'll go back there and check out what we have. There we go. That is all on this ceremony. There are a couple different ones I do have coming up. I think we'll have one for the bridge and the incline, but I'll be skipping out the other ones. In this case, if there is one incline and we have done a ceremony for it, I'll skip out the ceremony for the others. But of course, now that we are here, let's make our way quickly to Able Sisters. I've also made sure that I keep all the shops near to my house, but this won't be the case once I get the terraforming ability. I'm hoping to access them through the pipe. Alright, here we are. Let's also talk to Sable. As I mentioned in the last episode, I'm also gonna try and see more on their storyline. I think their story is pretty cool, and if you do talk to her and have her be friendly towards you, you'll be able to get more patterns for your customization on the DIY recipes on a daily basis. Alright, let me quickly go ahead and get myself dressed. I'll show you guys today's outfit. Unfortunately, I forgot to click the right option, so I still have my old dress right here. Maybe once we go back home, I'll quickly go ahead and change it. Right here, I'm just trying to sell some land. In this case, I do have to buy it. Unfortunately, once again, I realized that I don't really have enough bells. So let me quickly get some more bells. I think the easier way for me to actually get bells is by trying to see if I can donate some fossils. And in this case, apparently there is more fossils to donate. Hopefully not all 3 of them, because I do need some of the bells from this one. Let's see how many we do have to donate again. And it's going to be only 1. Pretty cool. Let me quickly sell the other 2 and I'll see you guys back in the resident service building. Well, I do have another announcement. Today's episode is also gonna be pretty small. I haven't really got too much time to record these days, and I think that's the reason why I'm having shorter episodes. Let me know in the comment section if you do enjoy these shorter episodes, or if you do prefer at least like 13 minutes episode, and I'll try to keep the episodes around the same time. Now that finally I had enough bells, I am able to get my last housing kit. Let's quickly go ahead and place it as well. Unfortunately, since I don't have too much time for recording today, I'm not able to go ahead and check out the villager. Hopefully we'll be able to go for another villager hunt in the next episode. Alright, here we are, and this is again in the second level, around the same place next to Ace's house, but a bit further so that the houses are a bit apart from each other. I think this place looks pretty cool, and I'm gonna place the house here. So this is the last house for me, and I'm pretty excited about it. In this case, I'm quickly gonna cut down the tree just because it's gonna block the house, and I really don't like it if trees do block it. Plus, we do have quite a few trees, and I don't really have to worry about cutting this one down. At some point in the future, I definitely have to go ahead and cut down all of these trees, which I think will be a hassle. But for now, I think we are good with the ones we have. But here I am. It's pretty far from the other houses. Although it's a bit closer to the camp, you won't be able to see this house when you stand next to it. So I think it's still pretty fine. Anyway, that's all I had for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did have only a small content in this one, but in the next episode, we'll be going ahead and finding out our final villager, as well as checking out if our island is a 3-star island. Thank you all for watching. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon, check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.